Good morning, my friends. Today is Friday, and today is is weigh-in day, of course, and today is day one of my new old adventure. I have one other video out like this that I did, I don't know, a year or so ago, called My Week of the Fab Four Smoothie, and I'm doing volume 2 of my week on the Fab Four Smoothie. Since today is weigh-in day, I'm up 0.4. I'm furious about it because earlier in the week I was down 1.4. My weight is doing this and it's infuriating. And I just need something that's going to get my rear back in gear and balance out whatever sort of crazy is happening in my body. I don't know what is happening, but it is making me insane. I have been feeling lethargic. I've been feeling foggy-headed. I have not had the energy that I'm supposed to have, even though we go to bed at like 10 or 10:30. Granted, I had that insomnia stuff a week or so back, but even so, like, I should be balanced back out and something is not quite right before you say something, no, I'm not pregnant. Oh, it's making me crazy. So I'm going to do a week of the Fab Four smoothie and a week of hopefully Fab Four style eating as much as possible. I do have things like my family coming to visit that's going to throw not even a wrench, but it's going to put me in situations that won't necessarily be conducive to Fab Four eating constantly. But what I can do is the best I can most of the time, and that is the goal. So today is day one of the Fab Four smoothie for breakfast. That can happen every day without fail. So that is what's going to happen. I'm going to make myself Fab Four smoothie, which is fat, fiber, protein, and greens. These bad boys end up clocking in somewhere around 10 points plus or 10 bites in the carb conscious plan every single time. And that's okay. That's a lot. I get 27 points in a day, and so that's a big chunk of them, but it keeps me full, it keeps me focused, keeps me fueled, and that's the goal. So we're going to see if we can balance the Fab Four style of eating, which is slightly heavier in fat and balanced macros, with the points plus carb conscious and I track bites plan. And here's the vlog of me trying to do it. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys the basic component of this Fab Four smoothie thing. I use my Ninja single cup blender to make sure that whenever I put vegetables and stuff in, it stays within a reasonable portion size and I don't overdo it. And I just realized I don't have my almond milk out here, and this is a fruit fly trap. Or not my almond milk, my almond butter is not out here. But I use unsweetened almond milk, kale for extra greens. This is literally just chopped kale and I have it frozen. And then today, specifically, I'm using 2 different protein powders. I'm gonna use my Shakeology, and then I'm gonna throw in 1 scoop of the Vital Proteins to get some extra protein and collagen in there. A couple of different fiber sources I have. You guys know I love my clear acacia fiber. It is my favorite fiber. I'm almost out of it, so I'm balancing it out by using some flaxseed as well. And then, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I might be an affiliate of theirs now, but let me tell you, my box of Daily Harvest smoothies has been making Fab Four smoothie making so easy, because this is actually my 4th day in a row of having one now, and this makes it so easy. So today, I'm having the banana and greens smoothie. That is what's in it. I'm super excited about it. And if you guys want $25 off a box of Daily Harvest, you can use my code Diva Divine to get that discount, because it's so easy. And I'll be doing a post about which ones I think make great Fab Four smoothies. But that's basically it, plus almond butter, and I throw it all in this thing and blend it up, and there we have it. So that is what it looks like with just my extra cup of kale and the actual contents of the cup in here. So the only fruit in here is just a little bit of banana. Look at that. It's only like 4 or 5 slices. All right, there it is. It's not pretty. It's not particularly sweet or incredibly delicious. It actually doesn't taste bad. But, you know, smoothies have been known to taste tastier, but it's functional, it's filling, it's high fuel, and it's what I'm having for breakfast every day this next week. Alright, so it is Sunday. Fab Four smoothie week is still going strong. I've had one every single day this week. And here's what's interesting about today, Sunday. Here's my smoothie right down here. Just made it. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I didn't make one before church because I genuinely was not hungry. This was not even trying to like hit an intermittent fasting timer or anything like that. I genuinely was not hungry, and my stomach did not start to rumble even the slightest bit until the middle of the church service, which was perfect because now I can come home and instead of having lunch in my second meal of the day, I'm having my smoothie first thing still, which is awesome. So I don't know what happened that turned off the hunger, but is it the smoothies? I don't know. We will see. So I thought it might be fun to show you exactly how I build my Fab 4 smoothies when I don't have a daily harvest smoothie base. I've been using the smoothie bases and they've been working really well. But on days that I don't, I've been using chopped kale. This is from Good & Gather, the new brand by Target. They had this great huge bag that I just threw in the freezer immediately. So this is frozen kale, all chopped up and ready to go. I just throw about halfway full with the kale. And then I've been using frozen blueberries. These are just from Aldi. And I put enough in there to make it like, I don't know, quarter of a cup, third of a cup maybe. And then I use unsweetened almond milk, vanilla, because vanilla adds just a little bit of natural sweetness. First, I put a little bit down there just because this is how I structure my smoothies. I like to make sure that the powder doesn't get stuck to the bottom. And then right now, my protein of choice has been using Shakeology in the morning, which is from Beachbody, as you guys may or may not know. This is 3 points plus for a scoop. I put that in there. I have strawberries, so the strawberry flavor mixed with the blueberries is really nice. Shakeology has 18 grams of protein in it. I want a little bit more, so I'm also using the Vital Proteins collagen protein. One serving of this is 2 scoops and 2 points plus. I only use 1 scoop. That adds 1 more point and an extra 9 grams of protein plus some collagen, which is really good for the body and for the skin. So now we have our greens and we have our protein. Now we are missing the fiber content and the fat content. For fiber, I'm using 2 different sources of fiber. This is my favorite. The acacia fiber is 0 points plus for a serving and 1 smart point. I use a tablespoon of this. That adds 5 grams of fiber. And then I'm using flax seeds, mainly because I want to use up my flax seeds. That also doubles as fiber content, but that does add an extra point. So far I am at 4 points for the protein, and I am at 1 extra point for the fiber, and then I have 1 point worth of almond milk in here as well. I'm obviously not measuring the almond milk, but you can get 1.5 cups for 1 point plus. So I just let that do its thing. And then, of course, we need the fat content. And the fat, my friends, is just good old, only almonds, almond butter. Only almonds. And I use my reverse measuring technique for that by measuring the negative grams as I remove it from the jar. And 1 serving of almond butter is 32 grams and 6, yes, 6 points plus, but that's worth it. All right, friends, there it is. It's not attractive. It's not pretty food, but it gets the job done, and I am doing so stinking well, even though it is only Tuesday, and I firmly believe that starting my day with this smoothie has been helping. So, this is my Fab 4 smoothie. I lied to you. The almond butter was only 5 points plus for the 2 tablespoons, which is awesome. So almond butter 5, protein 4, that's 9, almond milk is 10, and flaxseed is 11. I do not count blended fruit. So 11 points plus for my breakfast, getting consumed at 10:30 in the morning. All right, friends, sit with me. Let's chat for a second about my results from my week on the Fab 4 smoothie. I've been filming some other videos. I knew I had to wrap this video up, so you're getting my basic video background today, even though this is more of a vlog style video. So just for fun, I wrote down some stats, averaging together the macros and calories and activity points and everything that I did for the week, because I'm a nerd like that. So are you ready for this? Daily average for the Fab 4 smoothie week, the calorie intake was 1,600 calories, which is more than you would think that you would need to lose weight, like more calories, which is awesome. My average fat intake per day was 73 grams of fat. Carbs was an average of 144. Protein was an average of 91. I earned 64 activity points following the Carb Conscious plan on iTrack Bites, also known as Points Plus. And get this, So on Points Plus, you get 49 weeklies, right? I used all of my dailies, all of my weeklies, and 42 out of the 64 activity points. Almost an entire extra week's worth of weeklies in my points, eating in this Fab 4 style. And ladies and gentlemen, the result was a loss of 2.8 pounds. 2.8 pounds. Can you even believe that? Eating more food, eating more fat, focusing on the quality of food that I'm eating rather than just the caloric and point value, and my weight went down. I did earn a lot of activity during that week as well, which I'm certain helped. But let's be honest, the food, the fuel, and the way your body uses that fuel is key to losing weight. And there's something in this Fab 4 formula that is working for me, and it is absolutely awesome. So my plan going forward is actually going to be to continue with the Fab 4 way of eating. Now, I'm going to be real with you. It is Tuesday of the following week, so what, 4 days past this weigh-in, and my day has been rough, and my weekend has been a little bit rough. Will I have a loss again this week? I don't know, but that is completely on me and not on the Fab 4 way of eating. I fully take responsibility for that, and that's okay. But there's also the possibility that because I'm still focused on Fab 4 eating most of the time, that things could equal themselves out, and despite PMS and despite the fact that I had to eat about a bajillion things to even find the energy to sit and film and do my work today, that's true. Like, that's 100% true. The struggle today has been so real, and I don't even know. I don't even know what to do about it. But the fact of the matter is, I ate a lot of food to try and find the energy that I didn't have in my body to do my work today, and that could come back and bite me later. But that's not the fault of the Fab 4 way of living. What I have been doing is continually eating a Fab 4 smoothie every single morning, save one day. One day. Other than that, I have continued to do the Fab 4 smoothie first thing in the morning, and it leaves me feeling awesome. It leaves me feeling satisfied and just great. A lot of the days I have been using the Daily Harvest smoothies, which have been super helpful in easy preparation and having all the fruits and vegetables already done and ready to go. If you are interested in Daily Harvest, you can get $25 off of your box by using the code Diva Divine. But if you don't want to use Daily Harvest, if you don't have the money for it or you have no desire to try it, you saw that I just used kale and blueberries, a little bit of blueberries. The kale you can buy over at Target, and you just stick it in the freezer, and that works just as well at creating the smoothie that I've been using all week long, and they've been working wonders. So fingers crossed I have a loss, although I'm not optimistic for week 2, but in general, the first week went so good. So good, and I felt awesome, which was the best part of it, is I really truly felt awesome, and this week PMS is derailing me. In conclusion, bottom line is I'm really loving the Fab 4 smoothie in the morning and the Fab 4 way of eating, and it is something I intend to continue moving forward. I hope you found this video helpful, informative. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you team Fab 4 way of eating or Fab 4 smoothie? Is this something you're interested in trying? Do you plan on trying it? Let me know all the details in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.